Okay, so I'm here again today at the 2011 Tacoma TRD Sport. This time I'm going to show a video of a sound system I had installed, give people ideas if they want to get one. I put two Rockford Fosgate R2 Series 10s in it. They're the lower profile ones, and they're in smaller boxes designed to fit still under the little jump seats that the Tacoma has in the back seat. They do clear, and even if you had a really good excursion, you still got plenty of room for airflow. You can't really have someone sit there unless they're going to put their feet on top of the box, but you still have your storage room and kind of concealment. They're just regular old boxes that were built to fit. Obviously the carpet design's a little different, but it still works fine. And for an amp, I have a Rockford Fosgate Punch P300x1. Fits under the driver's seat perfectly fine. Got a little jacked up air so some air can get under it, so if it get really hot, it doesn't get to the carpet too much. As far as wiring, it's just a standard wiring kit that had splices, ran all under the carpet. It's got the plastic panel here. You got to get up under, take off this panel, and it's power and everything's running here except for the ground. The ground is just actually grounded, just not too far under. It's on one of the seat bolts under there. And to the 10s, I just got the cables under the carpet, little slits here, they're coming out, and I left a little bit of room that way if you need to move the box or it slides around or anything, it's not tugging the cable out. The other one, you can see the seat's down, and the passenger seat's actually slid all the way back, and I got it leaned a little bit, and it fits perfect. It's not touching on the sub anywhere, but it's real snug. They're not mounted to the ground, but when the seats are back, they're solid. So if you're off-roading or anything crazy, they're not going anywhere. And as far as everything else, I just got the factory components. You got your regular speakers up in the ceiling, which I honestly don't know how to go about changing those. Factory doors, factory tweeters. And as far as a head unit for power, I'm running an Alpine model 9847. It's an older one, but it still works good. Just had the dash replaced with it, well, centerpiece of course, with the head unit. And I did lose my steering wheel controls because this one does not have the aux or auxiliary box or whatever I need to convert, because it is the older model Alpine, which doesn't bother me too much. And the factory auxiliary plug that's down here is no longer in use. I just hooked up a simple cable in the back of this, ran it to the back. My little center port here wasn't used, so I just popped the cover out instead of drilling and ran my own cable through. Now I got it extended, so you can hook up an iPod, Zoom, cell phone, anything you want. And now I still have the auxiliary setting, so I can hook up any of that. And in front of the hood, just for the regular power wire, typical setup, it's connected directly to the positive on the battery. I'm running the factory alternator battery. I mean, I got the tow package, so it's a slight upgrade, but I'm not pulling anything serious where you need extra amperage. And just an inline fuse, got it mounted there. It runs in the factory hole in the firewall. I didn't want to do any additional cutting. And I left just enough slack that there's room for flex, but there's not too much excess laying anywhere. I've been on long trips, so the engine's got hot, and the cable hasn't got too hot down by the manifold. Besides that, turn it up a little bit and see if you can hear anything on the camera. I don't know if it'll pick up anything at all, or quality probably won't be that great on the camera, I'm sure. Let's see what we can get. Let's get some music here.
Forfeit the game of where somebody else takes you out of the frame and put your name to shame, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the pace is too fast, it just won't last. You love the way I look at you. My life, my pride is broken.
So it's not crazy bass or anything like that. Like I said, I'm sure this camera doesn't do any justice. I have noticed for some reason it sounds a lot better if I have one of the windows down or all the windows down. I'm assuming it's an airflow due to how sealed this truck is. I'm guessing because it's still new, and I've always heard that these doors are always kind of loose, but once again, this is a fairly new one, so I don't know if that's something in time or what it is. It's not, like I said, it's not a lot of bass, you know, it's not like JL W7s or FI 18s or anything crazy, but I primarily listen to rock, country, and some rap here and there, and they're just 210s, and, you know, I go for clarity more than extreme bass, and it definitely does justice for me. I thought about upgrading the components in time, but so far, just from changing out that head unit, my quality's improved to the point where I'm satisfied. Like I say, I don't know. I haven't seen too often many videos of extended cab Tacomas on here that have systems, so I figured it'd be nice to throw this up on here, and this gives you an idea of how it looks when it's down. So, like I said, if anyone's got any questions, let me know, and I'll try and make a different video to cater to the questions if anyone has any, and hope this video can help for anyone.